Happy Monday, y'all.
Happy
Oh
Monday.
my gosh. Welcome to another Monday Love.
Welcome,
Oh,
welcome.
man. It's been a long week, y'all.
It really has.
It's been a crazy long week. Kids going back to school and all kind of stuff going on. It's been nuts for me.
That should be nice, though, right? Kids going back to school. You at
Yeah.
least get break time
Yeah.
while they're at school.
This one's weird. This is the first time in 6 years that I did not go back to a classroom.
That's
So it was a little weird where everybody's having back to school, and it was like, dang. It's all good though. It's all good.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's totally cool. So, how's wrestling?
Well, you know what? Wrestling kind of is slowing up just a little bit. We're taking a little bit of break, but we're getting ready to slam it hardcore, and he's doing football as well. So he's going to be training for Tulsa and the little nationals.
There
and,
goes your year, your
Yeah,
school year.
It's all right. It's all right. It's
That's
worth
awesome.
it. He deserves it. He works
He's
hard.
killing it, dude.
So-
Seriously killing it.
And he's got some really good buddies. He gets to look up to that are really big champs, and a lot of them doing some really good things. So it's cool seeing that kind of growth in them,
That's awesome.
and learning from really great people, and their coaches are great, and just the whole. I'll tell you what, the whole wrestling family as a whole, it seems like everybody across. It's pretty tight little situation. It's different than when I was doing travel ball and all that stuff.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you get to garner those relationships because you guys are kind of all
Right.
together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
that's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, and you kind of hang out with everybody. It's not you go to a travel ball tournament or something. You're sitting there against the other people. You do your tournament, and then you don't see them no more. A lot of these guys, you start getting in these big tournaments, you start running into the same people,
Yeah.
and it definitely you start building relationships off that. It's like they could be your biggest enemy on the mat, but they come off there, you can be best friends. So
That's awesome.
wrestling does a lot for the kids. I think it's really really great in building character, and you got to work hard at that sport. There's no half-ass in
There's
it.
no
You half-ass,
slacking.
you're going to be losing. Nobody wants to do that all the time. I mean, there's some kids that bust their ass, and I'm not taking away from that. But
Right.
everybody wants to drive and do that. Be tough. So anyway,
That's awesome.
so what's been up with you? Anything new?
No raccoons.
Oh man, that's some bullshit. I was
Yeah.
trying to get the YouTube channel
No.
to get some support. Jesus,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be out on video killing raccoons. Come on now.
I know. I'm working on it. I need more content. I know.
Oh, it's all good. What we got going on tonight? I am
Well,
excited.
I'm excited.
I've been excited.
This is literally one of my favoriteest people in the world. He is always positive, always sharing other people's stuff, and I just adore the hell out of him. So without further ado, I would love to introduce yet again, happily,
Manager Marco. What is going on, brother?
It's about time you had me back on.
I know,
I
man.
know.
What the hell? We gotta talk to the people that be booking this show, man. They be bullshitting.
I know.
They
Don't
bullshit
you know somebody
man.
there, buddy?
I'm telling you, you think I do. I'm not. I just sit there. Kind of like this fucker that sits there and looks around and does nothing.
It's been too long, man. It's been too long. People are probably like, who the hell is this guy? But, whatever. I'm here.
Yeah. No, we've
No
got,
way.
Yeah, we've got plenty.
You got your hands in so much stuff, man.
You are literally everywhere. Okay, so before we get too far into it,
Yes.
any shout-outs, plugs, sponsors, websites that you would like to plug?
Well, as we'll get into the conversation, I'm going through a little bit of a pivot here. So I do have a website, it's hometeammanagement.com. It hasn't been really updated. I'm still working on that. A lot of things have happened in the past month. I had to kind of focus my attention to, and the website unfortunately took a hit. But you got at the manager Marco at Instagram. You want to go there? There's I post a lot of stuff that I'm up to, and things like that. And a lot of people reach out to me, questions about the music biz and what I've learned and everything. And I try to do my best to help.
I'm
Yes,
not.
sir.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've made several phone calls to Marco, like, Marco, I need your help.
You got to understand,
He
you
is
guys have
awesome.
such a good thing there, and I've had a podcast for 12 years. We recently just finished it, but you guys have a great thing, and I just pointed out something you guys should do 5 minutes ago.
I know.
When people are walking by,
I
but you
know.
don't want. I'm giving you gems.
I think it's a good idea.
I am.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be on the show, but you can do a bit and put it on the show somewhere. I'm sure.
Oh
We were
yeah.
talking about having somebody out there with a camera and kind of just
Oh yeah. All you just
filming
have to
that thing.
sit one. Just sit a
Yeah, you just
little
have to sit one
GoPro
there.
sitting over here on the side where it don't interrupt
Right.
Wyatt, and just have some dude out there. I bet you one of these little homeless dudes that's getting these free peaches over here would do it.
Yep.
All you got to do
Hey,
is just
$5
comment.
an hour, stand in this little costume. They just
Oh
walk.
do a
wait,
lot
no,
of
we got
things.
T Rex. T Hex. We have T Hex. Yeah, he's in the house.
Yes, what's up? Heath
Yeah.
to do it?
Yep.
Yeah. Heath, we got a dinosaur project for you.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I noticed something today. Of course, stalking your social media and what have you.
And small children.
Right.
Don't
And
forget
so-
that.
Yeah. You actually have a couple aliases. Now, I
Uh-oh.
only noticed that because I myself have a couple aliases.
Oh, shit.
So
Here we go.
We have Manager Marco, and then we have Money Mark with a C,
You can't talk about the other one. You can't do it.
and then
You
we.
got to
You
blame
can't do
Ray
it.
Up Pacific. You got to blame Ray Up Pacific for Money Mark. I didn't come up with that.
Okay, then who came up with
We
Mark
got to get
Fresh?
them on the show again.
Mark, oh, you're gonna put that? You're gonna say
It's
that?
on your social media.
Oh, it's been like that for a while. Back in high school, when I thought I was a backpack rapper,
Uh,
that's what that was my rap name back in high school. Clearly I'm not talented enough to be a rapper. Manager Marco, that was given to me by a gentleman named Shawnee Styles and DJ Slice. Both of those guys
Right
gave me
on.
that name, and it stuck. I didn't give myself the name at all.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I will throw out there. It's even you can go back and look at it. I think my mom's hitting on you. She said, "Hey, he looks like Vince Gill's little brother."
Dang.
Hey.
I guess that's a good. How you doing?
Hi, Christopher Rodriguez. Hi, Sarah Burton. Hi, Scott.
What's up,
What's up, Sarah?
Sarah?
Lori? What's up, Lori?
Yeah, we got quite
What's
a few
up,
here
Lori?
tonight.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I seen the change because now it's what's up with so there's home team management, but then what is
Yes.
home team music?
So obviously,
Oh.
home team management was born out of P Lane. Basically from P Lane.
Right.
Okay.
And let's. I mean, I met him. We know the story.
Yes.
So let's clear the questions that are going to come. We had so much momentum. P Lane was just doing things in the country rap genre that nobody was doing. He had a remix album with all dance music. I mean, and he with the help of a label, obviously.
Right.
And we had some momentum. We had some spring break shows in Mexico, Las Vegas, Arizona. We had so much momentum. COVID hit.
Yeah.
And we talked, and we didn't think. Who knew it was going to be a
Hi.
year and a half, right? Right. Tell him I said hello. Who knew
Well,
COVID was going to last a year and a half? And at some point, he had to make a decision, and his decision was to start creating his own business, which has been hugely successful, and he's still building it.
That's
And
awesome.
I had to have a very uncomfortable talk. I mean, he's sitting on songs with Charlie Farley, somebody bigger also, and as the guy that just cares about him and wants him to do well in music, he's taking a hiatus, and that's basically what it is, and he's focusing on his business, and it's doing unbelievably well.
I mean, sometimes you got to worry
Good.
about you got to do what you got to do, man. Life's rough, man. You can't always stay on
It
the
is.
track. I get it.
I mean, in reality is, you're never going to. P Lane would never come on on social media or any show and say, "Hey, book me on your front lawn to play a show." That's not him. He's never going to
It's
do that.
not. Yeah, that's not his
Everything that he's
style.
done, he's always had a job, and he's had a good job, and he's paid. He's done different things, and he's able to put in a lot of money into his craft. And it sucks. I mean, look, I had to take it like a man, and because I believe he's one of the most talented people, not only just country rapper, but just artists in general.
Right.
And he never really was shown to much love in that genre for whatever reason. No sour grapes. We never even thought about it until afterwards when we look back and say none of these Facebook pages ever really mentioned him. But
Right.
yeah, he's got the first single's about to hit 1 million streams. He's got over 2.5 million streams with all his songs. He's done pretty well. And he was just moving forward. But
Absolutely.
it hurt me because I think he's one of the most talented cats, out there. And it sucked though. I had to kind of eat humble pie.
Yeah.
And, he didn't want to do it. And then, when all this hit, COVID, and then, all the the riots and stuff put me in a depression. And I was done with music. Nobody knows that, but I was done.
Right.
I quit. I was done with it. I was done with home. I was about to shut the website off, and I was done with it. Honestly, done with it.
What was the turning factor for you to say, okay, I'm gonna miss that too much?
A couple things. Steve J. Slice, who was a very close friend of mine, and I help him out, and we have a good relationship, friendship, and business wise. I have some thoughts on how he should be, and he's one of the best DJs out there. Period.
Nice.
Hands down. He continued to pivot, and I watched him pivot. And I was just his friend. I wasn't really involved. And
Right.
He would go live, and I see him go live during this whole thing and just try to uplift the people. And that kind of I wasn't ready to come back, but it stoked something in my belly, like, okay, maybe. And then 418 reached out and said, hey, why don't you help me do some stuff? And I really wasn't into it. I didn't want to help a label. I didn't want music. I was depressed with everything that was going on in the world, basically. And then a gentleman by the name of Mike Caputo.
Why does that sound familiar?
Mike Caputo. I've known him since the early. I haven't known him. I've known of him since the early 2000 with the boy band craze. He managed LFO. LFO was the Summer Girls song. Remember the Summer Girls?
Yes.
Girls wearing Abercrombie and Fitch, that one.
Mm-hmm.
After that died down, he stayed in the music business. He's a very well-known guy, and I've been a kind of a fanboy of his because I can't sing, can't dance, can't rap. So I said, let me do that's what, he's one of the guys that's really, I want to model myself after and try to get involved in the music business. And I reached out to him and he didn't reach back. He just kind of read my comment. And I guess that put his eyes on me. And then he called me one day and introduced himself and said, I like your style and I see what you did and you're built to do that. And he just talked me up and we kept the relationship going to the point where he's like, you're on my team. Like and every time I talk to him, it's no I, it's we.
That's
I owe
awesome.
Mike Caputo a lot of credit for keeping me back in the game and talking me up. I know he probably is going to hate it. He's my mentor. He's my friend. He's my bro. And I owe him that. And he knows I'm ready to work. And as soon as things start clearing up 100%, the money's there. We're gonna get. There's a bunch of stuff we can talk about later on, but that we're going to be doing. That's going to be hopefully pop off, and do something. But Mike Caputo and to an extent DJ Slice who got that fire, that stoke in that fire, and then when you had the guy that you looked up to back in the 2000s, early 2000s, reaching out to you and want you to go on tour with him, and just a whole bunch, things that he wants me to do.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And dude, you've been grinding, dude. You deserve it, man.
Absolutely.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get out of the 9-to-5 grind. Music business is tough to earn money. You guys know that.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, for sure.
It's tough to earn money here, but the world's opening up despite what all the nonsense you're hearing. The world's opening up. I don't think it's going to close down. I hope it doesn't close down. So,
yeah, it makes me nervous.
I know. It's crazy, but not to get political or anything, but it's so that's what really got me going. And then since then it has just snowballed into different things that are coming my way. You guys saw the show I was at last night, right?
Yes.
K7, Come Baby Come. Good friend of mine now. It all just snowballed.
See,
You know?
that's so awesome.
Right.
I was sitting
It's
there
crazy.
waiting.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have good people that I work with in the
It
industry.
was
right
cool.
now.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Yes.
so what's up with that first single? How it go?
Yes. So again, I met this woman from 418 Music. Shout out to Gino and the crew, the family there. She's I love the song. It's a poppy song she did. It's called Bubblegum. Her name's Alyssa.
Okay.
So I wanted to work with her, so I reached out to her dad and actually I reached out to her because I heard her dad wanted me to work with her. So I reached out to her and I said, hey, I got an idea for a single. I think I can get Trevor from O-Town, who's a friend of mine, who I'm working with also, which is huge for me. But I think I can get him to feature on and then I made it happen. She made this song called How It Go, and just nailed it. The way, I was thinking like an Ashanti Ja Rule thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we went in the studio, all three of us, and they just killed it, man. They killed it. It's doing well.
That's
Like
awesome.
13,000 streams in a few weeks. I mean, I can't ask for anything more from a
Absolutely.
new artist, singer songwriter. It's unbelievable. It's still doing well. It's being played on, different various stations and stuff. So, I'm blessed to have my first single get there.
Right, right. Now, what about that second single, Sin City?
We'll see. And just I'm not downplaying Alyssa. She's fantastic, and we're going to do more stuff. I hope.
Uh-huh.
Trevor Pennick, if you remember making the band, it's the first making the band without P. Diddy. It was before P. Diddy.
Okay.
It was the guy Lou Pearlman that created Backstreet Boys and Sync.
Yes.
He had this making the band. If you look it up,
Yeah.
see,
That's when the show was good.
Right.
right, it was awesome.
It was.
I've been a fan of theirs, and I heard he was living in this area. He moved from California, this area. I reached out to him. I knew he wanted to get some singles out there, and we met up. And then push comes to shove. Now we're friends, and and I gave him some options, however he wanted to release it, and we're going through my own label, which I don't want my own label. I don't.
And
But
okay, so since did we just lose him?
no, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh.
So since you just touched on that, you don't
Right.
want your own label, but
I mean, I say that
you
it's
have
kinda
your
cool to
own
have
label.
It is right. It is kind of cool, right? I mean, it's just like I just like to be the background, help people, but push comes to stuff. Again, I'd have to do it that way. I can pick and choose who I want. I really created it for Alyssa and Trevor and P. Lane. I'll be willing to listen to any other music if they have the money that they want to put in themselves. I don't need people's money. I don't need you to say, hey, pay me $1,000. I don't need that. That's not how I do things. I don't need people's money.
Yeah.
But I need them to have money for themselves and invest in themselves.
Absolutely.
Right.
Promotion, Spotify promotion, remixes. Gino from 418 taught me a lot about the dance side of it and just the music business in general. Trevor, we met with Gino, and Trevor and I partnered up with Gino.
Okay.
We're going to release his first single, which pre-sale is tomorrow. It's called Sin
Pre-sale
City.
tomorrow.
Right.
Is it at midnight tonight?
I'm not sure if it's midnight tonight because we're waiting for the link.
Okay.
To come out. I'll be snoring at 11:45 tonight.
Right, exactly. So tomorrow you can definitely
the previews on my page and everything of it. It's basically Will Smith's Miami.
Yeah.
It's about Vegas. Oh, okay. Gino's. What's up, Gino? He's in here. He says the link will be up midnight tonight. It's a really good song. Trevor's a great guy. It's a very poppy song. Obviously I moved a little bit away from the country rap since P. Lane is doing his own thing. Not that I would, I would, he's always got a spot with me. P. Lane knows that stuff.
Absolutely.
There he is. Shout out to Trevor Pennick, Sin City. He's in there now. It's a great song. It's got to be a great song for me to do all this, and invest my time and money.
Right.
And we're all. Trevor's my partner in this, along with Gino.
What's up, Trevor? Gino.
Yes, I believe in Trevor's talent. He's got tremendous talent. He's such a great energy. And he's a friend of mine now. I mean, he hangs out with my family. I mean, that's the guy he is. And I'll
Right.
do anything to to make this work and pop it off. It's such a great song. If you're into that kind of music, I know
Right.
a lot of your fan base is country rap and things like that, but I pivoted
We
because I
we
had to
really
pivot.
got it's a pretty diverse
Yeah,
area.
we've ended
Yeah,
up.
Cause
Yeah,
cause
kind
I'm
of.
on, cause my background's more in the rock and
I
kind of
know.
blues and all that. So
Right.
it
I
kind of,
was
it kind of,
stalking
it
you.
kind of. He's stalking me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't wait because shout out to the Townies, the O-Town fans, because they're still on tour. They're
Yeah.
great, and they're just man,
Dude,
what a
that'll be
fan
fun, man.
base. Wow, what a fan base they are. Shout out to the Townies too for backing. I mean, what they did to help Alyssa, is fantastic. I can only imagine what we're going to do for Trevor.
Right.
I'm excited. I mean, I'm really, really excited. I am.
That's
So
awesome. Okay,
I'm looking forward to it.
so you have two artists under
Yeah.
your label now. Not counting
Yes.
P Lane. We already know P Lane will always have a spot in
Always.
your business or your
for
heart
sure.
and the whole gamut.
Always.
So you have two artists right now. Obviously, they're at different levels.
Right.
So, how do you go from the transition of like artist relations and kind of training them to that didn't sound right. So, kind of
Training him to be
well,
a
no.
tricycle rider. Yes, I got it. Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I was wrong. Damn it.
Kind of training each individual one to at their level. How hard is that for you to transition back and forth?
Not hard at all. Not hard at all. Trevor's a seasoned pro. He's toured the world. They've headlined. His group has headlined. O-Town has headlined tours in the
Right.
mid 2000s. I mean, he I don't know how much as
Well,
far as the business goes. It was I enjoy telling people and helping people out, especially somebody like him who I was a fan first of his.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he
Well,
became a
but
friend.
and it does make a difference when you're working with professionals. It really does
Right.
with the outcome of your work.
Exactly.
When you everybody's on the same page and everybody's working well together,
Right.
the what you could do is almost limitless. Without real limits, but still,
Right.
I mean it does make a difference.
Right. He was so great in the studio with Alyssa. I mean, she's, don't count her out. I forget, she's like this, what's that big school of music in California? I forget what it's called. She's a graduate of that school. I mean, she did the production herself, the writing
Wow.
herself. She's incredible. She's incredible. She knows a lot about the business too. But I kind of just get in where I fit in, whatever they need,
Right.
I had a nice conversation with Trevor about the way his deal is going to work, the way it's our deal now because it's me and him,
Right.
really are one. Gino on 418's the other through my label, but it's not hard at all to answer your question.
Do we have
I
material of his guys? Do we have some material to play?
Did you shoot over any music videos?
I didn't shoot it. No, I didn't shoot anything.
Okay.
We don't have we don't have any videos out for it. They're all kind of new.
Okay,
Yeah.
And
I got you.
Trevor's out on tour, so it's we couldn't shoot a music.
Oh no, I was sitting there. I was just trying to line. If we had some, I was going to try to see if we can't, view them for a
No, I
second.
appreciate that. No,
yeah, for sure.
Sin City, we're going to shoot a video for, I think, in Vegas. Obviously,
Well,
Vegas.
duh.
That's
We're not going to shoot it.
awesome.
We're not going to shoot it in Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Downtown Indianapolis, Sin City.
Downtown
Yeah, they don't fit.
Indianapolis.
There we go.
Right. So it's
call
not hard at all to
Miranda
go
up
back
when
and
you're
The
forth.
Cornmill
Yeah.
Bandits.
Yeah,
Right.
call Miranda up when you're heading to Vegas. I might meet you out there. That would be awesome.
Oh shoot.
Now you said you were going to be up in Fort Wayne sometime soon.
I think so. I think that their tour is going to be in Fort Wayne. I want to join them on some tour dates. Maybe that might be one of them. I don't know. It all
Okay.
depends on schedule.
Right.
I thought if it was close to you, it's a no-brainer. I would go out there and say,
Dude, I'll drive to Fort Wayne.
"Oh, well, there you go."
Yeah,
That ain't that
just
far.
let me know the date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trevor would be a great interview on the show. I mean, all the stuff he's been through with Lou Pearlman and band and the boy band craze and everything. And
That would be it. Yeah, for
That would
sure.
be awesome. Hey,
he would be a great
Hey,
hey,
interview.
hey. Hi.
That's great. I can't believe you guys got a window that looks right out on the street.
I
That's all.
we have
How,
storefront
how great is that?
property.
How
Yeah.
great is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's definitely different.
I'm
So
jealous. I'm
you're
jealous.
jealous?
Yeah.
No. So with having 3 on your label, are you wanting to keep it small, or are you wanting to, or do you have your eye on? Now, I don't want you to name them. I'm not trying to out you on that one. But do you have your eyes on any other individuals?
I not really know. Like I'll trust. If Trevor says, "Hey, I got somebody that we can
Right.
release it through you." We could just put it on your label, just to put it out. I got the distribution. It's Universal
Yeah.
distribution through 418. So, I'm going to go by, just by gut feeling. I don't have my eye on anybody. I'm super uber focused on Alyssa's single and then Trevor's single that's coming up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm uber focused on that. But like I said, if it's the right deal, if I feel good about the song and the talent of that person, hell, I'll take it. I'll take it. O-Town's come over. I'll take those boys on there any day. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I don't have my eyes really on anybody or any band, nothing like that. It's just I believe in things will happen natural. So
I like that.
Fort Wayne, October 27th, according to Mr. Trevor Pennick.
October 27th.
October 27th. Yes. By the way, I mean their VIP packages with their fans and the way they treat their second to none, man. Second to none.
Yeah. Do we know the location?
I don't know
Probably
the locations.
Pierre's.
I don't know if it's Pierre's. I've heard of Pierre's just through the country rap
Pierre.
thing. I know.
Hi.
I love that you guys are waving out.
Hey,
I got to get in
don't
there.
mind me. I'm not doing a
That's
show.
what I'm saying. So do we know if the 27th is a Saturday? Is it a Friday or a Saturday?
I don't know. You guys
Hold
are
on,
you guys are a Monday Love podcast, so obviously we got to do it on a Monday.
Well, what I was thinking was if it's a Saturday, just stay over
Jeez, what was the date you said? 20.
October 27th. That is
It looks
a
like
Wednesday.
it's a Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday.
That is a Wednesday.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So if your
I may be able to
schedule,
make. I may be able to make that happen. I'll
yeah,
look more into it.
if your schedule would allow, come to
Right.
the Monday Love the Monday
Yeah,
before.
it's at Pierre's, which I believe we were at Pierre's at one point for a show.
You have been, yeah.
Pile. Yeah, I'm familiar with Pierre's. So yeah, Trevor just verified.
Thank you,
it.
Trevor. You rock.
Yeah, man. So again, it's pretty exciting time. I believe in Trevor and this single. It's so good. And then I heard other songs that he has, and I'm just like, I'm already thinking, ahead.
Right.
And I really shouldn't. I want to focus on this, and it could take 6 months to break a single. I mean,
Right.
in reality.
Absolutely.
But I'm already thinking ahead, like what he should do, following up. That's how my brain works. I love this. I love the industry so much, and again, I love how they're waving. Hey, how you doing? Turn me around. Let me say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't wait. I can't wait for it. Honestly, just keep pushing and see how the O-Town fans, the townies, how they react and support them. Awesome.
Well, that's so cool. So then, okay, aside from in October, do you guys have any other show dates readily available?
I don't. It's up to Trevor. I don't have him with me. O-Town doesn't pay me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Uh, no, I don't have them readily available. I know they keep adding and adding. I know I'll definitely be at the one in Atlantic City since that's right near me.
Right.
You know, Trevor's my guy. I hope he gives me those VIP backstage. You know.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, you're on my label. Hook a brother up.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, no, I'll be down there hanging with him, and hopefully, Mike Caputo will be there too. Obviously, so be hanging with him.
That would be awesome.
And I'm looking forward to getting. That's a part of the business I don't know, or I'm not that familiar with. Is the touring part.
Right.
So to be able to spend time with Mike and Trevor and everybody else that's
that is Pierre's, by the way. I went ahead and I was digging around a little bit. O-Town with special guest LFO at Pierre's, October 27th, 6:30 p.m.
There you are.
Wednesday.
It's an all age, so there are no excuses about getting babysitters and bullshit. Get out to the show.
That's right. Alyssa graduated from the Berklee College of Music.
Berklee. Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Brain fart. But yeah, so
that's awesome.
Don't sleep on her. I mean, she can write the shit out of a song, man.
Dude, hook me the fuck up with these interviews.
Oh, all right. I mean, listen.
Calm down.
No.
That aggression is too much, girl.
Hook me up with these interviews. You got this.
I could definitely get Trevor on
this
here.
This is going out on all police frequencies. She's out of control again. She's out of control.
I mean, I told you I could probably get you comedians that I'm involved with, like that I've been friends with from my podcast back in the day.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Why did you end the podcast?
We've been doing it 12 years. The first 5 years were super successful. Signed to a podcast deal and a podcast network. And honestly, to be completely frank with you, 3 different guys, 3 different ideas of where it should go, what to do.
Yeah, that's
if they listened to me, we probably would have went further. And I'm not being. This is just me being,
right.
Being truthful.
Well,
I think we were behind in the times of some things. So.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's like with me and Joe. We bounce ideas off of each other, and he'll flat out tell me, Miranda, that's a pretty stupid idea. You know what I mean? So
well, I do got those.
We have those blunt, but I mean, but we're trying to look for the best of the show and the best of where it's come. So
right.
if I sugarcoat it, that's never gonna. Sugarcoating it is never gonna make it any better. But
I would think you were sick if you sugarcoated something.
I'm not usually that rough. God. I mean, it's possible.
I give her a lot of ideas, Joe. she's got a lot of my ideas that she's never run with. I'm not going to yell at her about it, but she knows I give it to her straight. Just like I'll give it to Trevor straight and Alyssa straight, straight. I'll give it to you straight. What my true feeling is on things, and she knows.
But that's being straight up. I'd rather somebody be bluntly honest with me, and you know what I mean, and be real and not sugarcoat it and bullshit me. That bullshit runs that marathon, and I'm done running marathons. I need to, maybe roll around with somebody pushing a chair or something. I don't know.
I don't need it. I just need just be truthful with me, and we're good.
Yeah.
That's all.
Absolutely,
it goes a long way.
Right. I'm easy to work with. So
very much so.
Yeah,
you're so good-hearted. You're so good-hearted, and you pay it forward tenfold.
I try to be.
And that's awesome.
Then we got DJ Slice. I mean, DJ Slice just got him. We through a lot of hard work, a lot of teamwork, and channels, different back channels that he had, and just an incredible just persistence. And we got him booked on the Barefoot Country Fest in Wildwood, New Jersey. It's Harry Underwood, Luke Combs. Zach Brown band. I mean, he's going to play the big stage, and here we are, in front of 30,000 people.
That's awesome.
Just like that. I mean,
but it's
incredible.
It's your what is that? Je ne sais quoi. It's
Je ne sais quoi. Is that what they say? I don't speak French.
yeah, that's it, it's the way
Parlez-vous French fry?
French.
Oui, oui.
Bathroom wee wee.
Oh my goodness. No, it's because you are real, and that's why people flock to you. Now, unfortunately, you have to worry about, the parasites, but
The
Yeah,
bullshit
I'm
artist.
smart enough. Yeah.
oh,
You got a lot of
absolutely.
smoke and mirrors, man. People talking big shit and they don't follow
Just well,
nothing.
just look at your Facebook for some of your favorite artists that are out there in any genre. You
Mm-hmm.
know, well, primarily it's country rap because they're trying to make it relevant,
Right.
and it's starting to get some traction. But there's a lot of good artists. I fell in love with country rap. I'm a city guy from Philly. I
Yeah.
don't know anything about country rap, but being with P Lane, I learned a lot and I followed everybody.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talented people in that genre. It is
But
just drowned out by garbage.
oh
If you remove the
yes,
garbage,
I don't know how many times I've said that on the show, and
Yes.
it's in every genre, and it's because of
it
it's
is.
because of technology.
Here's what
Anybody
happened.
can be an artist,
Absolutely. COVID happened.
and that's not bad to an extent,
but here's
but
the
it's
thing.
oversaturation.
COVID
Right.
happened, so everybody was at home. I, working for Guitar Center, was taking all of those phone calls for 19 weeks. Every single day was worse than Black Friday.
Oh,
So everybody is building their own studio
That's why
at
all the-
home.
every
And-
Guitar Center's used items were gone.
Of
Every
course.
single one across the country.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, and you have artists like the Sticks, right?
Yes.
Love those guys. I look like a Sticks guy. No, love those guys. Joe Stick, Cinny Sticks, underrated. I love it.
I agree.
I
I love
agree.
their
Oh
style.
my God, what's he doing lingering in country rap? Like I wish there was something I could just wave my magic wand. He'd be up there.
But there's a lot of artists within the country rap label that I found that really are more hip hop than they are
Yeah.
country rap. Like
It's
they're trying to
hip-hop,
fit
man.
under. Yeah, there's very few that I feel is really doing a country rap. Like
Right.
you hear the slide
Right.
guitars, you hear all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there's very few of them I feel that is really doing that. A lot of them I feel is hip hop.
And
Right.
and I talked
And there's
to
good and bad,
somebody-
but I mean,
Oh,
to
absolutely.
me, I feel like there's definitely,
Right.
if you
right,
just listen
exactly.
to it.
Yes, I actually talked to somebody down south, like almost Florida, and they said they don't call it country rap down there. They call it country hip hop.
I mean, it makes
So-
sense. I mean,
So
And
yeah,
I just think it's hip hop, man. They
It's
just got
the-
that. They just got a different way of speaking.
it's,
It's
yeah.
It's like they think I speak weird when I went down there. maybe P Lane didn't get enough love from all these Facebook sites that shouted everybody out but P Lane because they didn't think he was country enough. When I went to visit him, I was in another world out
right.
there in Mississippi. I don't in the mud with his side by side and guns and trucks and shotgun and beer.
Yeah,
It's crazy, but
I'm usually good about that, but I do want to do a shout out. Do you have a YouTube?
yeah, of course.
Is it for you or is it for your artists?
Oh, it depends. No, I mean, I don't really have a YouTube yet set up. No, not for this right now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So make sure that you guys go to all of Manager Marco's social media
Get over
platforms.
there. Click, share,
Click,
share.
share.
Right.
If if for some reason you don't like it, that's fine. Still share it because somebody on your friends list
Will.
may need to
Right.
hear it.
And,
They-
and just
they-
look, we are pushing a lot of artists from across the country.
Yeah.
Not everybody started on the bottom before they were on the big stage. So all your favorite artists
course.
was nobody at one point. Look
Yes.
out for your local artists. Support these hard working individuals and artists, and just throw them a bone. Share it. Yeah, I'm telling you, you will find stuff you like.
Absolutely.
Don't be stuck on just the big popular commercial ones that you hear on your radio station or your satellite radio. Take some time and listen to these artists that's up and coming. There is some really great artists out there. You're missing on some really great talent by not
Yeah,
doing that.
Yep.
I'm on a TJ Sam Rock and TJ Freak thing now.
Yes.
Like, how great are those two dudes?
I
Dude,
know.
I love those dudes.
I love
what are they
TJ
doing?
Freak's awesome. He's got some
Right.
really good skills, man.
Yes.
I like them.
What are they doing lingering in nowhere land? You know, like it's like these guys are super talented. It angers me. It just angers me that they're sitting there and they're hustling. Man, these guys hustle like nobody's
That's
business.
smart.
Man.
They
But
do.
you know, it's not like it was like 20 years ago. A lot of these guys doing what they're doing would already be way bigger.
Yeah.
30
Right.
years ago, I guess time is starting to slide by a little faster.
Yeah.
But they were able to do that with the amount of work they're doing now. But now, I mean, you can get the fame, but the money and the to that next level, it's not there like it used to be. It's a whole different market.
Yep.
You got to focus on singles and you got to focus on marketing and. I mean, you should focus on marketing anyway, but I mean, it's hardcore. Social media marketing is a pain in the ass.
It really
and to get
is.
it down and all the different algorithms and get everything out there, it's a lot. It's super hard. And
It's
you got
very hard.
it is and then if you're not making money at it and you're doing it, it is a full-time job.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
if you're
Absolutely.
legitimately wanting to be on this level, you have to have a full-time job doing it.
Absolutely.
But that's where you got to go. Okay, I got to pay my bills, or do I do? And that's where they struggle.
And that's where it
that
comes
financial
into
backing.
a lot of sleepless nights
Yep.
and blood,
And
sweat,
then
and
that makes a
tears.
difference.
Hi.
Right. And then throw in a pandemic in the middle of all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you got these artists that are struggling even during when things were good. Now they don't have a job because that's all they did.
Right.
I had an artist tell Elaine, man, you got to quit your job and do this. It's like, no, you crazy? How are we gonna pay for everything?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's that scary
Yeah, it's like-
leap. That's a scary leap to go, hey, I have these responsibilities, but I'm putting my faith into this.
Yes.
That's
Right.
scary.
yes.
I mean, how am I going to survive?
very scary.
Shoot,
Absolutely.
Very
Absolutely.
scary. So yeah, there's so many good artists out there in the country rap that I just and then what you also see is a lot of fake flexing too out there, right?
Oh yes.
A lot of fake flexing.
It's every. Oh my God, it's bad.
It is
but
bad.
to a point, it's like, well, I mean, you kind of got to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. To
You
a
know, it's a-
certain
it's a-
point.
it's a-
But when
Right.
But
you
you
make
got
it
you
your
got to be
shtick,
backing something though.
Absolutely.
I had this one girl on our band, and was going to get us in not the South by Southeast, but the North by Northwest music festival. I had all this stuff. I threw together a website just for, like it was like we were hustling on it, and it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
And it was like, why the fuck did you do? Why did you do? And this girl had hellified backing. Like it showed her working with like Metallica. Like it showed like her background, like back in the Metallica days in California in a back warehouse when they were doing shows. Like
Yeah.
her back, it was like, oh no shit, right on. And we were going through this, and then they're like, yeah, dude, she lost her shit. What? And literally, she completely lost her shit, and it was terrible. I mean, I guess she gets in these fits and finds an artist and starts doing that, then all of a sudden disappears.
Right.
Wow.
Like
I
she
ju- I
wants
just-
to
I
do it,
just-
but she can't handle it or something. I don't know. But we
don't-
put 6-7 months of work going towards
Wow.
that shit. Like I was
What a
so
waste.
pissed. I was mad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just
Making new
somebody-
tracks, and it
That-
was a lot.
Some of these artists buying their own shit though. It's like, look, you really ain't. I mean, it's okay if you're doing shows in front of 10, 15 people, because that's where you start. That's
Right.
natural
Yep.
progression. You 10, and then maybe the next show you say, I want 15 or I want 30. That's how you do it. But don't believe your own hype,
Right.
and that's why
But-
I think some artists, maybe slip a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of artists. There are a lot of.
No.
No. I'm trying to find the best way to say this. I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
it.
you
A lot
never
of
should.
artists.
You need to keep the peace.
Yeah, a lot of artists out there just totally suck, and their best friends are like, "Yeah, man, you rock. That's awesome." Like, stop lying
I mean,
to your
be
people.
honest. I mean, because I think there's a level, but there's also there's also a thin line there, though, that there's creative differences, and sometimes you might not see the creative side of it.
Correct.
I get what
Yeah,
you're saying too.
I get what you're
you,
saying.
you know, but there's also the creative edge where it's like, man, you know, to me that kind of sucks, but man, you know.
Right.
I can see, you know, because there's some music that, man, I'm not fully into, but I look at all the, like, man, it was well recorded. You could tell the studio, like that was an awesome engineer they had on it. So I'll have respect for stuff, and sometimes I might not dig it on CD, but man, you getting live crowd with that group, and it's you know, I
Right.
can't. I love all different types of music, but like metal in my car, hardcore, like Lamb of God. I can do it in certain songs. I can get vibing. I could really dig like Seven Dust and stuff like that. But man, like you get Lamb of God live in person, it's
Energy.
the energy. It's a whole
Right.
different. It's like, okay, now I get what you're saying. I'm feeling
Right.
it now. But like
different.
you know, it's totally different. But man, you get these guys that throw together some bullshit ass recording, and you got
Yeah.
500,000 of these little twerps bouncing all over every genre. You got these little. Well, we've had a few of them on the show that just kind of are little rats in the industry, and it's
Yes.
like, man,
Right.
you know, at some
Right.
point, like, dude, you know, you have vision. You need to kind of quirk out your tools or your, you know, the
Or
finish the
ask
product
for help. Find somebody who's going to help
but there's
you.
a lot of, you know, there's still there's also the actual raw talent.
Yes.
Not
Right.
everybody can sit there and flow. Not everybody
Right.
has that working in their mind to be able to freestyle.
Right.
Agreed.
Freestyle's hard,
Yep.
especially if you're
Yeah.
good at it. You got to be spitting and rhyming off the
and
Right.
reading your
Exactly.
that's
dictionary
awesome,
every day.
you know, and it does take practice and
Yes.
shit, but
Right.
there's still not everybody can do that. And then, you know, like different artists have like where they mimic, you can tell like they're trying really, really hard to sound just like somebody else. And it's
Yeah.
like, man, you lose that originality. You know,
Yeah.
like TJ Freak, man, I love his style,
Oh,
the background in WWE and all this stuff, and it's hype. It's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm with you. I'm surprised they're where they're at. Like, I believe
You
they
know?
should be on a bigger level.
Absolutely.
I agree. I agree with that. I mean, imagine, man, I used to get so friggin' angry because I just think the world of Preston, man.
Yeah.
I see it. I see one of these top guys push some cat. It's like, all right, guys, I mean, they're not going to push a bum, but like Preston outclasses that guy by you know, but just because you're with, you know, artist A, he's getting that rub, and now he's shooting off. You know, it's like, are you kidding me? Like he's same with DJ Slice. Like, why is this DJ getting this? My guy will go out there and house your DJ and with his eyes closed, but yet you're on tour with whoever. Like, come on. Like, yeah, I guess it's who you know. I mean, no, I don't guess. I know it's who you know.
It's money,
Right.
dude. You can go out here if
networking.
you're halfway, just a half decent rapper or country rapper or whatever. If you got the money to have people drop on your songs and
Right.
pay all these people, you can make. I mean, like you're like, well, that dude's okay, but damn, the song's great because of these other art. I mean,
Right.
that's a lot since I've been on this show. A lot more that I look at on, you know, how they do
Right.
that. It's like, man, you know, really. They're making themselves bigger by just, I mean, they're investing in themselves, but
Yeah.
I could imagine trying to, you know, pay for Struggle and Jelly Roll and Upchurch to be on a feature on your song,
Right.
you know, artists like that. And,
Yeah,
you know, I mean, that's money, but if you're really trying to push that over the level, I mean, you pull a song with Jelly or somebody like that, it's going to go big right now.
absolutely.
Right now, Jelly, everything
And-
he
One of my favorite
drops.
songs. Yeah. He's
I mean,
one of my favorite songs.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
he's awesome, and he's a great writer. His
Yeah.
music's great.
Absolutely.
I think he's a better singer than he is a rapper, but that's my own, you know.
He's awesome at both. in
He
my
is.
opinion.
I think he is awesome at both, but I like his pipes. I like
the
his
vocal,
little
yeah.
raw
Yeah.
pipes.
It's just crazy. I get so angry when I see it. And, you know, Preston, being a 24-year-old kid, is like, yeah, don't worry about it. We're about to play spring break all over the country,
Right.
and you're worried about what this Facebook page, because they don't give me shout outs. Who cares?
Right.
So it's it,
Yep.
it angers me. It really does. But I guess it is what it is. It's the music business. You put me. Listen, there ain't nobody better than me in the independent game at doing this stuff. I try to be humble for the
I
most
agree.
part, but it's not that I'm living in luxury or making a shit ton of money. It's not the point. The point is I enjoy the independent game, and I think what we did with P Lane was great. He's about to hit 1 million streams with his debut song. We're gonna get a Spotify plaque.
Right.
It's awesome. To me,
That's a huge
awesome.
accomplishment.
Spotify is gonna send me a plaque for 1 million streams.
Yes.
That's
Hell yeah, I'm
awesome.
gonna put that shit as soon as you walk in my door.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna see it.
Hell yeah.
So
That's a huge. I mean, that's
put me in a
awesome.
room, I'm gonna network. I'm gonna network with anybody, and I'm gonna get it done.
Right.
So again, Mike Caputo, I thank that guy for just putting that in my head and saying, "No, man, you belong here. Do what you do."
I'm glad that you didn't stop.
I almost did. It was just to watch friends on Facebook yell at each other and stop becoming friends, over some bullshit, rioting and everything. And then I have to watch you go there and put your life on the line because you're in the middle of that nonsense down there in Indianapolis. I'm like, what is she doing? Get out of there. Stay safe.
That was when she had the camera
About that
on.
stuff.
You should have seen her when she had the camera off.
Oh my!
It's like, where'd you get that TV?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a bull.
Yeah.
No. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me, and that was that. At that point, when I saw that, I was done with music. Again, on pressed, anxiety through the roof.
Right.
Nothing was affecting me. I was having a good time at my job. I got promoted. Like everything was going great, but I was just done with music. Done.
Right.
I don't know why I was done with music. I was just done with it.
And sometimes you work so hard and at so many different levels you work so hard.
Sure.
It's only to be expected at some point in time you feel like you're burnt out and you need to step away and come back once you've got your own clarity and then
Sure.
be able to come back with fresh eyes.
Right.
So I'm so glad that you did not stop, that you're
I'm
still on
glad
the
too, because
grind.
I wouldn't be here messing with a guy who I respect, Trevor Pennick, from O-Town, and Mike Caputo, and I wouldn't have met Alyssa and Gino. I helped him out with the label a little bit. He has me do certain things, and he got me back into it also. Slice, everything he's doing, it's big. It's getting bigger and bigger.
And
I'm blessed.
K7,
I was blessed to be involved. I was one of 4 people that sat in a text message and picked his comeback single.
that's awesome.
I was with him last night. Again, he treats me so good. I can't say enough about the guy. He found out I was doing my own label. He called me. Whatever you need, Marco, I got you. You want a song? I got you. Like
That's awesome.
nobody else in the industry shared my stuff. Nobody offered music. Nobody said congrats. Nobody. P Lane did, but he wasn't going to go on. I was in the background.
Right.
Nobody in the music industry actually shared my stuff. You know why? Because everybody doesn't want you to do better than them.
Exactly. Once they heard you going, they were like, "Oh hell, he's better than I am. I can't be doing."
I don't know. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like people are just so self-indulged in their own stuff that
Oh, I'm
it's like-
saying
That
it.
they
You're
would-
better than a lot of people.
Well, they would rather hate on you than just be supportive and help.
Absolutely.
Because the thing is, if everybody was to just do that and actually support each other and have respect for the people that are climbing, that we would
Right.
all benefit from it.
Absolutely.
And that's something they don't think about. If you have a positive networking environment and working with professionals that, you know what, my boy's going up. Hell yeah, way to go, dude.
Right.
Fucking do that shit, because you know what?
Right.
Now my friend or coworker or however we look at, man, he's doing great. I know if I really need to throw something out there, hey man, check this out.
Yep.
And there'll be
Right.
that respect, but people lose that.
Yes.
Right.
They lose that because, oh man, fuck that dude. That dude's getting fucking big. Man, I'm better than that. That's bullshit. And like
Right.
and like you said, Mark, there's a lot of people that believe their own shit.
Yes.
They're sniffing their own stuff and not actually. It's like, it's like seeing those cats on the old American Idol when they actually showed the bad tryouts. They sponsored that because there was just as many, if not more, views on that bad show than there was on the other.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it's like there's all this crap, but there was a lot of them that thought it was the shit. Oh shoot!
Is it that time?
Oh, it is that time. Holy shit!
See, we have
Oh
so
my
much
God.
fun
Oh.
talking. What did I miss? Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
My
What?
goodness.
What?
Man, this is crazy. We're done.
I know.
The hour is just
right?
done. We just had the little tone in our ear. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll send you $25 for an extra 10 minutes.
He's trying to bribe you, Wyatt.
He said, "Okay."
Another 10 minutes. Hey, Preston Lane, T Lane in the building, my man.
Hi, P-Lane.
Hey, Preston, man. Hope you're doing well, brother.
Yep.
My
Much
guy
love.
right there. Yeah. So I mean, I got a lot going on. Let's not wait a year and a half, 2 years before I'm on again.
We won't.
I fully
won't.
agree, man. I fully agree, dude.
There's a lot to talk about in music, and I like to help people out. People yell at me for not charging them, but like
You know, dude, you're humble, you're real. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show, man.
Always.
Always.
I see you, Joe, creeping up on my stuff, and I really get excited when you do that. I do.
I try, man. I am so dang busy, man. I try to creep on everybody's stuff, but there's a couple podcasts that I slid in and was able to hang. But I was getting mad because I would have responded. It's like, damn it, it's taking too long. It's like a delay. I'm like, son of a bitch. They're on to another subject that makes no sense now. So.
Yeah, it's the story of our podcast. Like,
Oh my God.
I appreciate you guys having me on. And
No,
listening to the
thank
story.
you. Thank you
Yeah,
so
that's
much.
Sure, man.
That million stream plaques gonna come in from Spotify, and I bet you that's gonna put a fire in my boy P Lane's belly.
I bet so.
Ooh, you hear
I
that,
bet
P
so.
Lane?
I know he's watching, and he knows my feelings on it.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants to do, I'm with him.
And I will throw out there, Sarah Burton did chime in, and she said she loves P-Lane. So I did want to give a shout out to Sarah.
Yeah, shout out
For
to
sure.
Sarah.
Is there-
Check out my social media. Instagram's where it's happening now at the manager Marco, Home Team Management on Facebook, hometeammanager.com. Again, that website's going to go through a little revamping.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Re-Up. I had a conversation with him. He reached out, and he's been a busy guy.
We gotta get them back on the show.
Still family
Yep.
to me. I don't manage them, but still family.
Right.
Still, I wish them the best. And I pivoted, and here's where I'm at right now. And everybody's doing that. So,
Right on.
and then shout out to my boy Trevor, Alyssa, Gino 418, and my boy Trevor from O-Town. About to release that single on the 30th pre-sale.
That's awesome. I'm
Man,
so
that's
stoked
great.
for you. I am so happy for you.
So
Thank you.
So make sure you hang tight. We're gonna do a little promo piece after we go off air real quick. Okay.
I will hang tight. And I will mute. I know how this works.
Yes, he's been here. Yes. Thank you
Thanks,
so
everybody.
much.
Oh, thank you
Appreciate
so
you
much,
guys.
brother.
Thanks.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Man, I love
That
having him
was
on the
an
show.
hour?
I didn't.
Oh,
That's why I was like,
wow.
what the hell? It completely threw me off my thoughts.
I know.
Man,
I was like,
it's always
what
a
the
great
crap?
time. He's doing some great things in the industry. Always humble. I always love talking to him, and he's a true
Yes.
professional. So it makes it so much more enjoyable to talk music with an actual professional,
Yes,
and it just makes a difference. I mean, it's great.
it really does.
So I know we are pushing on time, so I'll
really
go ahead
does.
on my last little spill. Hey, for all of you people out there needing podcasts and commercials and graphic, hey, get a hold of Wyatt down here at Wave One Media. He is killing it down here with the podcast. You got great street view. He's even got a bank vault to shoot your music videos in. So all you hip hop artists and hip hop, country rap, whatever middle name, anything, you can be in a bank vault. It looks dope as hell. He's
It
got
is
all kind
so
of different stuff.
awesome.
Anyway, for any of your video needs, make sure to get a hold of Wyatt here at Wave One Media.
Yes.
All these graphics, the flyers every week, the T-shirts, the logos, the websites, edit anything you need. If you need a band recorded, if you need a rapper recorded, you want to mix some audio, whatever you need, get a hold of me at JK Multimedia Productions.
He does
can
it all.
Figure it out. I got your back. If you need whatever you need, we can figure it out. So just get a hold of me at JK Multimedia Productions. And then
Yep.
Miranda Monday, Network
hey.
Queen, reaching our hands out to help everybody out there try to get to the connections. If you got an artist you want to see on the show, you got
Holler
a
at me.
new person that you think, man, they'll be great, or hey, you know what? You've seen somebody you think, man, you guys should really check them out. Get a hold of Miranda. She is trying to connect everybody all across the country. I mean, we have artists from California to New York to
Yes.
Florida, Seattle. We've had a few international.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we've got our hands all over the place. So if you want, get a hold of Miranda Monday.
Also, I want to give a huge shout out to One World Transatlantic.
Woo,
Greg.
Greg.
I love you.
Greg.
And
Greg.
yeah.
Hey, Greg. I don't know. That just sounds funny.
Well, it's because you're yelling it all day long.
I know. That dog, he still is monster.
Oh,
he
my
is
God.
a monster.
I'm
He
after
won't
him
slow
soon.
down. I got new pictures of him. I took it before I got.
Oh my goodness.
He is huge. He's like 60 pounds.
Are you fucking serious already?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he's a monster. And
Oh
he's
my God.
Anyway,
All right. So yeah. We just keep running over. So major shout out to manager Marco. I'm so honored to have him on the show, and we will not wait another year and a half. I promise
Absolutely
that. So yeah, everybody keep in mind, you all have hated a Monday once or twice in your life. So let Monday
Love you. See you guys
next week.